Well, welcome back, everybody. Today's episode is all going to be about trains. So, we're going to be looking to add some trains, and specifically, this episode is going to be on cargo trains because we've got some, complaints in our newly built island here for high resource costs for our industry. So, I'm going to try and help them out a little bit. And for that, we need to make some changes. Yeah, so we're gonna move away from this island, start building up on the mainland, and yeah, let's just add some train. I mean, I've got a really nice highway here, so we got enough road interconnectivity for our industry and our sims. But I think we just need that little bit of help with better public transport. We've got a bus system up here, but yeah, it's time to add trains in. And when we start to go over onto different islands and such, we're going to want some extra help for our sims, I think, especially industry. Looking at we're looking pretty well, really, to be honest, looking at our finances. Getting nearly 5 million coming in, and we're on the hardest setting here in Cities Skylines 2. So yeah, we've done really well, I think, in this island. Our economy is pretty good. I'm not taxing anybody any more now than I should be. Obviously, we've got a lot of specialized industry out there, but we've got quite a few red here, quite a bit of deficit, which we'll probably need to address at some point. But before I do that, I want to help and give them some support with their logistics. So, yeah, there's a few buildings I need to put in as well, but yeah, and definitely a lot of these will wait for the downtown to be built, but let's have a look at where we are on jobs. Unemployment's not too bad, actually, 2.3%, so we're doing good. High noise pollution is only the major issue. And we've got some traffic issues here, I think, because we don't have a lot of issues when it comes to our... We're getting, it's taken a while to get some of our trash picked up. Not sure why. I think traffic's reasonable, but what can we do? We got this over here as well, this smaller unit. Japanese recycling center, so to help out. But yeah, for now, let's concentrate on rail. Right, the first thing we got to do is open up some tiles. So we can certainly afford this with our 5 million. We're going to be growing our sort of revenue anywhere with this activity, and we'll start to build some more residential and get some tax income from this side of the island as well. But right now, I need to put some infrastructure in, so to get our rail yard, etc. I'm going to put that over here. So I need to think about getting some bridges across. Probably need a bridge across here as well, to be fair. Definitely. But let's work on this side first. So let's plug that little gap there, and that gives us that option. So we're going to have to go for slight of an angle here, because of the way the bridges work, and crossing the line, crossing the shipping route is got to be pretty much straight across it. So yeah, let's pick a few decent bridges. I need a double bridge here, so I'm going to go do 2 single bridges though. I'm going to have a normal road bridge and then parallel that next to a rail line. So we get obviously our sims need to get across and do the work at the rail yard over here. So let's give them another option to get across here. All right. Let's pick a bridge, and it's got to be 2-way. Let's see if we do this one. This one, 6-lane drawbridge here. Okay, so we need to get this rail into the industrial area here. So let's bring this across from here and bend it into the rail here. Yeah, looks all right. So need to jump across here to thinking of going up on the left-hand side there, but some things in the way. So let's do a bit of rejiggling our current industry area. Need to be able to jump straight across here, so I'm not going to be able to do that. I can put this in for now. Right, so this is our bus depot and a few other things. I need to just reorganize this area, I think, so I can get the train line in. So let's just move this out for a second. Let's get everything on pause. So let's delete that, delete that. Best way to do this. Let's put a line, a road across here. Let's move this completely out the way for now. And let's get rid of that road. Okay, that's made that a little bit dodgy, so let's fix that in properly. I go in like so. Make that a two-way, not a one-way. And then come across to here, that'll be the bridge. Not sure whether I need this bridge now, actually. Right, so how am I going to make this work? So if I go straight across there, let's get rid of that and let's move this up to the other end here. Fill that in with some industry rather than a road. So let that grow. That should work. Let's see if I can get across. Yeah, all right, takes that industry out, but yeah, that should do us. So there's no high resource. Well, there's one there popped up. Well, there's a couple popping up again now. So I'm thinking if we have a rail yard, a cargo depot facing this, that will probably be the best thing. And then they've not got too far to go to either sell the stuff or to get in stuff they need that we're not currently supplying in the city. So let us flatten a bit of an area out here. So what I'm thinking is that we can get, excuse me, if we can get this land to a certain height, that it's exactly the same height as the rail and not the road. So let's see if that'll work. It's hard to see with all my trees I've got here. So let's clear a path. Always fill some trees back in later. So just delete all those trees. There you go. Let the dog see the rabbit, as they say. Right, so that's pretty much flattened to the road. So what I need is our land raising just a tad, just so it's the same height as our rail line, which is 10 meters above the ground. There or thereabouts. Let's have a look, see how that looks. Will that work? Still a little bit of just looking across here actually where I'm going to put the I put the rail yard in now so I can get the angle right. Let's see if I can. I think I use a railway depot rather than the yard. It's more of a modular system, so we can build it up over time. Let's flatten a bit of an area. Okay. Let's have a look. So we're going to be about. So let's just get in the level. So just high enough there so I can get the road by it. Should work. Now upgrade it. We'll put another one on for now. Perhaps another one more. Or should I? Put these anywhere really. But they need to have some pathing towards them. So let's upgrade that with the extra capacity. And let's just soften that out. Right, so now we need to bring our road around. Let's take it down to the ground and we'll put it on completely straight so it'll dig into the ground if necessary. Okay, whoops. Let's turn that back round again. I had it on straight and it needs to be on curve. Oh, I've done it again. Curve. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Right, so we know sewage and all that sort of good stuff because we've got bridges now, and we need to make sure we connect our water and sewage. So that should have cured that, and it has. Right, so let's put a turnaround there for now. So back to here. So now it gives me an option to be able to get the station in. Now the rail yard's built. So let's put this here. That looks pretty straight. Excellent. I said, want the cargo one, so it's got to be roughly like here. Probably need a little bit more flattening out. Yeah, that should be right. That should work. So I should be able to get a road all the way around this to join the highway. Yeah, let's have a look. Just come out a bit, and then what we want to do is get some sort of incline working on that, I think, and then we can put the road in. So I'm not keen on that, so let's just Turn that grade to 1. As there you go. Let's put a slope in. Just flatten that out a bit so it's more level. Okay. So what lane? Let's put in the 2 lane here so I can go straight down. Let's see if that will work. Yeah, it looks all right. So we'll have a one-way system all the way around. And hopefully that will be, what is it not? No, I hate that. There you go, that's better. And we'll join this around here. And then we'll do the same here. We'll put a little bit of a slope on. Just measure that top. Chink that out a little bit. Get a slope going. Why is that not letting me do that? This is in the way. See if that will go. No, it still doesn't want me to do it. It seems to be a problem. I could anarchy it in, but anarchy can mess with the system as well. So I like to use anarchy very limited. Don't like using it when it's roads, to be fair, because it can cause some not desirable things, but it's not playing right now. When is it stopping from? Ah, that's what it was. There was a bus stop in the way. Right, now we should be able to do it. All right, let's get it the right way first. Excellent. So I haven't got much upgrade options really on this one, unfortunately. But I shouldn't need it, to be honest. We'll put a few of these out here and there. But right now we've got a connection. So what I need to do now is let's put that back into where it was. That wasn't the problem. Let's get this in. So let's see if this will go somewhere. Come on. There must be somewhere it can go. Problems. Let's go in a little bit further back. It's a bit harsh, that turn, but it has gone in. So let's see if we do the same thing on this side. Yeah, it's gone in. Looks all right, actually. Right, that's connected. That can start filling up. So now I need to add the infrastructure to our to connect our rail together. So let's do this. Okay, we're all connected up. Yep, looking pretty sweet. So what we'll do, we will connect ourselves to the outside world. I think there's no gaps there. Let's pick the cargo tool up, a cargo route. Let's go over there and over here. Excellent. And let's just drop that down. We don't need that many. All right, and we'll let that run for a little while, see if that resolves some of our issues when it comes down to high resource costs, which keep popping up. And there is a few about. So it should help the cost of shipping out and shipping in. Boom. All right. Oh, there's one coming in there. Let's have a look. Into the tunnel we go. And out the tunnel we go. It's the bridge. Unless it's going backwards. A bit disturbing. Okay. Right, it's dropped quite a few things off. There's still higher resource costs over there, but imagine these things will disappear over time. Time, I guess, will tell. Traffic getting a bit chaotic here. I'm gonna put some storage warehouses. Can I do that? I can't do that. Okay. Should you can choose. Right, I think we'll call it there for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll definitely look to expand our island even further now. Now we've got the central one filled out. Until then, we will see you again, no doubt. Bye, everybody.